Jon Moxley and AEW facing a lawsuit and a serious injury to a top star on Monday Night Raw. I'm Kurt for Talks with Dorks, and this is the Wrestling Roundup. So, starting off with the indies, and Cora Jade made her reappearance on the indie scene this week. Her 30-day non-compete clause is now up, as are all the NXT stars that were released in that most recent batch of releases. All of them are now available to wrestle for whatever promotion they see fit. So Jade was the first person to break the ice there, now going by Elena Black, but also expect to see performances before too long from the likes of Gigi Dolan. It's looking like a great time to be a fan of the indie scene. However, speaking of talents making debuts and returns, NXT saw the debut of a familiar face from AEW in the form of the Glamour Mariah May, now going by Blake Monroe, and you might have seen some of those spicy vignettes that have been going around on the NXT programming recently. This week's NXT is going to see Blake Monroe sign her official NXT contract. I loved Mariah May on the independents, loved her work in AEW, absolutely carrying that women's division for the longest time alongside the likes of Toni Storm, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she brings to the big dub. Yeah, WWE name change aside, it's a rare occasion people get to keep their name that they were doing on the independents or on the other promotions. I kind of saw this coming. Even Ricky Starks wasn't safe, although he got a relatively easy name change. Blake Monroe rolls off the tongue. I'm not mad at it. Would I prefer if she kept Mariah May? But then again, WWE not exactly one to, shine the spotlight on AEW talent. I get it. But talking of AEW, I'm looking forward to seeing Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada run it back as they clash for the AEW, the new AEW Unified Championship. Now, a couple of little gripes aside. Number one, these guys have been in the company at this point together for a while. Why we've had to wait this long to see one of the greatest rivalries ever reignited, I don't know. And also, they're calling it the Unified title. You had the Continental title and the International title right there. Why are you not just calling it the Intercontinental title? We have a name for this. But do you know what? I'm okay with this if they go with the logic that they said they're going to go with, which is they have said that they're going to treat the Unified title not as a secondary title, but instead as a title kind of on par with the likes of the World Heavyweight title in WWE. And if that's the case, hey, I can't think of anyone better than Omega or Okada to take that title and give it a bit of prestige right out the gate.